Hey everyone, welcome back to the La Boom podcast. Today's topic is something very close to my heart: books. Yeah, I know, that might sound boring to some people at first, especially if you're like how I used to be, the kind of kid who only picked up a book if it had a cool cover, and even then, I was mostly just flipping through the pictures. In school, I hated books without pictures. Honestly, I thought they were just empty. Just pages and pages of boring black words. You know what I mean? The only books I liked were comic books. Superheroes, action scenes, dialogues and bubbles, I loved that stuff. It felt alive. There was this old shop near our house that sold second-hand comics. I used to go there every Sunday with 10 rupees and come back with 3 or 4 comics. Spider-Man, Batman, even some Indian comics, I read them all. And without knowing it, I was reading. Like, really reading. And I didn't feel forced. Then one day, I picked up this comic-style book that had a little more text and fewer pictures. At first, I didn't like it, but the story was good, like, really good. It pulled me in. That was the shift for me. I stopped looking for pictures and started focusing on the story. After that, I moved on to simple short stories. Books like Diary of a Wimpy Kid still had pictures, but also real storylines. And slowly, I started reading books without any pictures at all. Now, here's the funny part: I began to enjoy them. It was like watching a movie inside my head. I could imagine everything: the characters, the world, the emotions. I didn't need pictures anymore. My brain was doing the work. I didn't even realize when it happened. I just started finishing real books. I remember the first time I finished a novel with over 300 pages. I felt like a superhero myself. And after that, I couldn't stop. I started reading thrillers, self-help, even business books. I even read marketing books now because of my cafe work. They help me so much with running the place. But the biggest benefit? My thinking changed. I became calmer, more focused, more expressive. When I talk to customers now, or even here on the podcast, books help me find the right words. My vocabulary grew without me studying any list. So yeah, if you think reading is boring, maybe you're just not reading the right kind of book yet. Comics got me into reading, and they changed my whole relationship with books. So if you're starting out, don't feel guilty reading comics, just start somewhere. Phrases from my story. 1. Close to my heart. Meaning, something very important or personal to you. Usage. Today's topic is something very close to my heart: books. Use it when talking about something meaningful to you. Helping animals is a cause close to my heart. 2. Flip through. Meaning, to quickly look through pages of a book or magazine. Usage. I was mostly just flipping through the pictures. Use it when you look casually without reading deeply. I flipped through the magazine while waiting at the salon. 3. Pulled me in. Meaning, something became very interesting and caught your full attention. Usage. The story was good, like, really good. It pulled me in. Use it when a book, movie, or conversation grabs your attention. That mystery novel pulled me in from the first page. 4. Stopped looking for pictures. Meaning, shifted attention to deeper content, matured as a reader. Usage. I stopped looking for pictures and started focusing on the story. Use it metaphorically for growing out of something. 5. Watching a movie inside my head. Meaning, vivid imagination while reading. Usage. It was like watching a movie inside my head. Use it to describe visualizing stories through imagination. 6. Didn't even realize when it happened. Meaning, a change occurred naturally over time. Usage. I didn't even realize when it happened. I just started finishing real books. Use it when a habit or change happens gradually. 7. I felt like a superhero myself. Meaning, felt proud and powerful after achieving something. Usage. The first time I finished a novel, I felt like a superhero myself. Use it to describe pride in overcoming a challenge. 8. Help me so much with running the place. Meaning, makes managing something easier. Usage. Marketing books help me so much with running the place. Use it when something helps you in work or daily life. 9. Find the right words. Meaning, express thoughts clearly. Usage. Books help me find the right words. Use it when you want to express yourself better in conversation.
Liam, I love your story, and I can totally relate to that comic phase. But my story is kind of different. I wasn't into comics or even books, really. Growing up, I thought books were for toppers. You know, the super smart kids in school who always had their nose in a book. Me? I was more of a talker. I liked stories, but I preferred hearing them or watching them on TV. And reading? It felt like work. But things changed after school. One day, my friend gave me this book called The Fault in Our Stars. I wasn't interested at first, but she insisted. She said I'd cry. I was like, why would I want to cry on purpose? But one day, I was bored and opened it, and I couldn't stop reading. The way the author described emotions, the way characters spoke, it felt real. It didn't feel like reading, it felt like living someone else's life for a while. After I finished it, I felt something strange. I felt smart. Not in an academic way, but in a personal way. Like I just understood something about people, about feelings, about life. I started picking up other books after that, mostly fiction. Romance, drama, a bit of mystery. And soon I realized something else was happening. My vocabulary was growing. I didn't even notice it until my clients at the salon started saying things like, "Wow, you speak so well," or "You explain things so nicely." It was books. Books gave me words. Words to express, to comfort, to joke, to connect. Sometimes I'd find a word in a book and I'd Google it right away. Then I'd try to use it that day with a customer or a friend. Slowly, those words stuck. Also, books helped me feel less alone. Like when I read stories of women dealing with stress, relationships, jobs, it made me feel seen. It made me stronger, emotionally. Now, I keep a book in my bag, all the time. Even if I read just 5 pages while waiting for a client, it makes my day better. And honestly, I believe books made me more confident, especially in English. So if you're someone who thinks you don't have time or you're not a reader, just try one book. Not for studying, not for learning, just for the feeling. Maybe it'll surprise you like it surprised me. Phrases from my story. 10 had their nose in a book. Meaning, always reading or studying. Usage. The super smart kids in school who always had their nose in a book. Use it to describe someone deeply into reading or studying. 11 felt like work. Meaning, something seemed tiring or boring. Usage. Reading? It felt like work. Use it when an activity feels unpleasant or difficult. 12. Couldn't stop reading. Meaning, so interesting that you kept going. Usage. I opened it, and I couldn't stop reading. Use it when you're totally into a book or story. 13 felt smart. Meaning, felt intelligent or aware after learning something. Usage. After I finished it, I felt something strange. I felt smart. Use it to express a boost in confidence after learning. 14. Understood something about people. Meaning, gained emotional or social insight. Usage. I just understood something about people, about feelings, about life. Use it when a story teaches you life lessons. 15. Started picking up. Meaning, began to develop a new habit or interest. Usage. I started picking up other books after that. Use it when you start doing something more often. 16. My vocabulary was growing. Meaning, learning more words and expressions. Usage. I realized something else was happening. My vocabulary was growing. Use it when improving your language skills. 17. Stick in your mind. Meaning, stay in memory. Usage. Slowly. Those words stuck. Use it for remembering phrases or lessons naturally. 18. Feel seen. Meaning, feel understood or represented. Usage. It made me feel seen. Use it when content reflects your emotions or story. 19. Keep a book in my bag. Meaning, carry it always, ready to read anywhere. Usage. Now, I keep a book in my bag all the time. Use it to express a habit of carrying books for quick reading. 20. Books made me more confident. Meaning, books helped with self-expression. Usage. Honestly, I believe books made me more confident, especially in English. Use it to show the emotional/language benefits of reading. 21. Don't feel guilty reading comics. Meaning, it's okay to start with what you enjoy. Usage. Don't feel guilty reading comics. Just start somewhere. Encouragement for beginners to start reading any form.
That was beautiful, Jess. I think people forget that reading isn't about finishing a book, it's about starting one. Just opening it. And hey, if comics can change me, and novels can change you, then maybe someone listening today will find their book too.
Exactly. Books don't make you boring, they make you better. Better at feeling, thinking, and speaking. Especially if you're learning English. Reading books, even simple ones, is like free magic for your brain.
If you like the video, so don't forget to subscribe, like, comment,